I'm going to bring on our one and only guest, returning guest. Okay. And she is none other than Priscilla Sim. Okay. If you remember, Priscilla joined us some time ago. And let me start sharing the PowerPoint slide. Okay. Hang on. Wait. Okay, she came on some time ago, and she actually shared her health journey, which was to me it's a bit when I heard her journey, I was like, wow, how did this lady get herself through all this, So yeah. She is a former service planner, okay, with an American oil and gas company. She's none other than Priscilla Sim. So previously, before she started LifeWave, she has all these health issues. Let me share it with you one by one. Now, she is a type 2 diabetes patient ever since she was 35 years old. Okay. And at the age of 27, she had her ovarian cyst removed. Okay. Not only that, in 2019, she had a full hysterectomy. Wow. Okay. And it doesn't stop there, So she had her toe removal a few years later. And then she has been a dialysis patient since 2021. My goodness, can you imagine what health issues she has been through? Okay, so then she started, putting herself on X39. She didn't want to say, oh, okay lah, I give up lah. No, she didn't want to say that. So she fought back, and she found LifeWave, and she started patching LifeWave on the 1st of September. And on top of that, she also used Aeon. Okay, so without any further ado, I don't want to spill any more of her beans. Better you hear from the horse's mouth. Please type 111 in the chat box. Oh yeah, if you have any questions for Priscilla later, you can type them in the chat box and we will answer them as many as we can. Please help me type 111 in the chat box and to welcome Priscilla Sim. Priscilla, over to you.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Okay, today, as Alfred have shared, today is an update testimony that I want to share with you regarding the good work of LifeWave patching on me. So some of these are to recap what I've shared before. So this year, I'm 62 years old, and I've been using LifeWave product consistently since September 1, 2023, which today is the 23rd month. So throughout the journey, I have completed 7 cycles of CRP within the 22 months. Going through and tolerating all the pain of healing crisis, and yet ultimately health is improving. Sometimes I feel like the feeling is like a new person emerging out, Seeing that that I've gone through so much of this health issue, but now I feel that slightly, I feel different, like a newer person in health. So I've been patching X39 and Aeon from beginning until now. Once or twice I do forget when I rush out of the house for dialysis. But after 3 months of patching these dual diadermic patches, I started to use other functional patches. So on my 5th month, I started my first CRP. I started early. Why? Instead of after 6 months, because I was so chronic and specific in my health condition. So I have asked the mentor. Mentor has allowed me to use during my 5 months journey. So as you know, each person may get different result using live way. So this is my body lah. All right. So you can see now you can see okay, this one. Okay, this one is okay. I shared this one since the photo came up for my hands. This one is my fistula hand. I actually have I actually got it what do you call it? I find it I got it 2 times puncture, leaking, and it wet my entire half of my body. I lost a lot of blood, you know. And then after that, during the dialysis, which is 11 days ago, I would say 2 weeks ago, it's swollen, you know. During dialysis, it bloom up, you know, it come out like a balloon, like a ball, and it's so painful, so painful. So I told the nurse, I said, I think I cannot go on. It's very, very painful. So what they do is they move the, you know, they move the needle here, they adjust the needle here, but inside me, I feel like they're poking here and poking there, you know. But what to do, because they have to adjust the needle. So after they have adjusted the needle, then it was okay. But the it's already very painful and swollen. And then they told me, okay, this one, it will take you 1 month at least to recover. But it's also my bad that I didn't patch fast enough. I just leave it because my body, I'm very sensitive. If I knock the chair, if I knock the table, my body will just get blue black immediately, you know. And then it will take weeks to heal, to recover. So I didn't bother lah. So I just like kind of put ice as per the nurse's advice, you know. Even I showed it to a matron. The matron has told me, you just pat with ice and stuff like that. But it keeps swallowing until my upline asked me that time. Then only I share. So of course I get scolded by my upline. I say, why now only they're telling us, no, that one didn't tell us earlier. So after that, I go ahead and talk to mentor, and then mentor advised me how to patch. You see, surprisingly, normally with such a great blue black, before I patch lively, I know my body, it will take 2 to 3 months to recover, to go away. The blue blood will be there like a tattoo for me, you know, in my body, because my body is very sensitive. But this one, I just patch X49 4 times only. 4 times only. You see the difference or not? From the right to the left, 4 times only. The color changes so fast. So amazing, you know, so amazing. So then after that subsequence, I patch X39. Then followed by Eon, and then followed by Canosina. So to be honest, I only been patching like just a few days, less than a week. You see? And today even best. Today I didn't take picture. Today my hands subsided so much, you know, tremendously. The blue black subsided tremendously. Now it's much lighter already, and then no more swollen. And the fistula hand has become soft. If the fistula hand is hard, when they poke, it will be terribly painful, you know. So now it has yesterday was successfully poked. The needle was inserted successfully without any issue. Of course, with the patching, I went into dialysis with the patching on. So I'm going to patch a few more days until end of this week for my this one. This bulging, if you see the bulging spot, the bulging spot is always there. It will be always there, but it has to be soft. It cannot be swollen, or it cannot be hard, you know. Otherwise, the needle poking in will be excruciating pain. I will get the pain. So it was yesterday was successfully inserted in, so no problem. So I would say this is the first time I see my blue black recover so fast within week, you know. within a week. So this is my story lah for my hands, fistula hand. Because you see why I don't want any problem with my fistula hand. If my fistula, if let's say my fistula hand cannot work anymore, you know where they're going to poke? They are going to poke my neck. I don't want them to poke my neck, because other hand they cannot find the proper vein. This is the only hand that the fistula doctor can find the vein, so they connect the two vein so that I can do the dialysis. If other places they cannot, then they will have to find where, maybe the leg, the leg part, or the neck. Usually they will straight go to the neck because it's easier to poke there, So I really don't want them to poke on the neck. So this is my concern, you see. So now, but I'm happy now that since yesterday I poked successfully. So I hope tomorrow I also will have another good insertion lah. I mean a good process lah, smooth dialysis tomorrow. Okay. So now going into, I want to share with you. From my blood test report. Blood test report is very accurate one, right? So from my blood test report, you can see the improvement. Even the improvement is not there, it is maintained. It doesn't go back, So you see, I have the comparison. I put up the comparison because I want to see, and I want to know where life is taking me. So, and I find it, I'm quite happy I can see improvement there. Well, if I go to the SP6, let me share first, later I answer you, SP6. So this one, under the hemoglobin, is already more than 3 years now. It's always like that. Okay, it's always low. But the low is, you see, if you look at the reading, it's always maintained until today, until from before I patched in May 2023, now June 2025, I can see that it is like maintained. It doesn't go down too much. It doesn't go up too much, it's always around there. But of course, it's not within the range. Okay, cholesterol. Cholesterol is the best. Cholesterol has been going down. It keep improving. The bad one keep going down, and the good one keep going up. So I'm very happy with that. Okay. So if you talk about liver, so my liver, because we are dialysis patients, and I used to take lots of medicines before my dialysis. So this kind of thing, this kind of reading, it will be like that. No, but if you look at it, it's also high is high, low is low, okay is okay, but it's also maintained within the number. It doesn't go too high, it doesn't go too low, But of course, some are out of the range, right? Of hepatitis, no clean Diabetic, I'm very happy with diabetic, okay? Being a diabetic person, if you look at this, I'm really, really happy. You see, from a diabetic, my reading used to be very high. Even before May, the 10 is considered much better than the previous. Previous, my reading was 22, fasting. Okay, 22, 15, 16, 18. Until doctor want to give me injection, I say I don't want injection. I don't want injection. I say you just give me oral tablet. So I just do oral tablet. But now, if you look at I will only share before I patch and the latest so that we don't waste too much time on the blood test. Now, my blood test is on fasting, and then you see how good it is. If I've gone down to 6.2 HbA1c, 6.3, 5.3, the glucose is 5.3, and this is what, and this is, I'm telling you, I watch my diet. I don't eat sugar, no snack, but I tell you, I started eating rice. I'm also a person who doesn't eat white rice, I eat brown rice. I eat basmati rice, you know, I eat don't know what grain 3 grain, 4 grain or 5 grain. Sometimes they told me got 10 grain also. I also buy that kind of rice to eat. But you see, but since patching this live way, you have to follow the rules, right? If you don't follow the rules, you must consider because you're already paying to patch, then better be disciplined, right? So I discipline. So I just follow the instruction. What I can eat, what I cannot eat, you know. But I never skip white rice now. And I'm telling you honestly, now I can eat more than one small bowl, okay? So you see, on fasting, my HbA1c is still controlled until 6.3. And this
Sorry, Priscilla. Your
yeah.
slide is not showing for your HbA1c.
Oh, not showing
Yep.
on top, not
Don't
showing
have. Don't have.
Oh, because my one can see. Oh, you cannot see Okay, now I just read
Yeah. Okay.
So on fasting, in fact, there were two under 6 months. In 6 months, non-fast is a fasting blood test. So in March, 6.3 HbA1c. Okay, from fasting is 7.5 or 10.1. But fasting, since the fasting one, my new center is the non-fasting, because I go for afternoon session. So my non-fasting is 6.2, 6.3. Can you see? Amazing or not? To me, I'm very happy. So this result I show to my eye doctor. You see, every 6 months, I actually have to go for my retina, because I had a cataract surgery before the COVID. And then during the cataract surgery, doctor found that my retina got a hole. So when I mentioned my diabetes around 8 9 or 10 he very concerned. He said, no, for your age, please try to knock down to 7. So yesterday, 2 days ago, Monday, I told him that under fasting, I get 6.3, and also glucose test 5.3. He was very, very happy. He said, very good. So he checked my retina. He said, your retina look very healthy. He said like that. So I'm happy about that. So after that, I also have glaucoma issue. My glaucoma, my pressure was very high, very, very high. So I have to consult doctor. So I have been on since 2023. I've been seeing glaucoma doctor. So, and today, my pressure was always high Then it slowly toned down to 15, toned down. But this round, doctor didn't want to tell me. I say, what is my pressure now? Within normal range He don't want to say, he's going to say, okay As long as he say within normal range, then can But he say, the recommendation is glaucoma is a long-term thing. So you must come back every 6 months. So until further notice see how is until further notice. So now both my eye conditions are good for glaucoma and also for cataract and also for retina. So I'm happy So doctor also happy. I'm so happy So this is what happened to my eyes. All right, and then this renal. Jinhua can see or not? Can see my kidney test or not?
Cannot. I think
Hang on.
you
Yeah, I think I will share that your file so that you can see. Hang on.
My Excel file. Can you?
Yeah, correct. Okay, this is going to be a bit small. I do not know whether people can see this or not.
Never mind I will just go through the good, the improve or non-improve
Yeah, this is your.
Yeah, because I don't have to
cholesterol.
share the entire of the kidney test. The important thing is the potassium, the uric acid, the what do you call that? The urea. The urea is very important. And then all that lah. Creatinine lah. Creatinine. Of course, my creatinine will be way out lah. Way out 500 plus. From 800 to 500 plus lah. It's still very way up high, but then I see it's coming down now. Okay, the 2 years. And then other
This
than
is your renal records.
yeah, renal record. You see, you can always see high. You see the high is always high. And then the low one, some of them become within the range already. Okay, so I normally look at creatinine, phosphate, urea. Okay, actually, even look at the urea, the latest report say that my urea reduction rate is 73%, which I think is good lah. Should be very, very good already, right? Reduction urea there. But so it shows okay lah. There, but post urea is okay. Post urea is okay. And then my urea itself before dialysis is 22, is high lah. So, but then after the post it comes down 73%. So to me, I find it good lah. I find it there is a good sign lah. And then Ferradin, all this, I don't know really, I don't understand all this. Probably people will understand all the terms. I don't understand really. So I only look at certain things. So potassium, I look at it. Phosphate, I look at it. And some of these, why are these things? Some of these are high. On this latest month, because I eat the wrong thing. I didn't check. I was eating things that I like, which is good for the diabetic, but it harms the kidney. So sometimes I forget lah. So many things you want to follow up, the food, what you want to eat. You follow until I also myself confused with the food, So because I love avocado, so I've been eating within the 3 months. I have eaten 3 kg of avocado. Then I say, why my kidney report like that? So then the center asked me, what do you eat? I say, I add 3 kg of avocado within the 3 months. I say, oh no, you cannot eat that. I say, avocado is good for diabetic, ma. No, it's very high potassium, cannot. So I've been watching the high potassium food, but I forgot about avocado because I love avocado. So there is, and then banana, I cannot eat. I totally don't eat banana now. I totally don't eat mango. Anything which is yellow, potato, all that I don't eat. But I did eat a little bit of potato when I eat curry, that's all. But I eat a lot, I add a lot of avocado. So this is my problem. So now I have to check. Now I have to start checking what are the food I can take and what I cannot take again now, because I keep forgetting. Good for diabetes. Okay lah, go ahead lah, eat lah, but forgot about the potassium, So this is my problem lah. That's how sometimes I look at it. Why my renal? Every time when I see my report is a bit out on my kidney blood test, I will start going back, thinking back the past 3 months what I eat, what did I do lah. I will reflect back. So you have to do like that lah. And then the inflammation. Can see inflammation or not?
Here you go.
Okay. Inflammation is the best. This is the one that really confirm LifeWay works. Okay. Other thing I know is maintained here and there, but I cannot see clearly. But this one I can see clearly. Because of this ion, we have been patching ion, and then LifeWay product, they also fight the inflammation, right? So this is the report. I specially request for this blood test. It's not required for dialysis patient, but I specially requested it. If you can see, with all the operations I went through, you see my inflammations is about 295. Okay, 295. Our normal inflammation in our body should be below 6. Then after that, slowly, when I use live weight, it comes down below 6. Then it went up again 12. Then went up 90 because that time I have infection on my leg. So now it came back to 3.6. I'm really happy with this one, inflammations. Then I know when I see this result like this, then I also will know what happened to my body. So this is the best one. This is my best. And thyroid. Thyroid, that day I just argue with doctor. I said, doctor, you say that I have to go for operations and stuff like that. He said, no lah. What I'm talking about is parathyroid. Oh, parathyroid. So I said, parathyroid. Then he said, parathyroid. Said, no lah, my parathyroid 62 only ma, not 200 ma, only operation lah. But anyway, she said, if your calcium is not enough in your body, being a dialysis patient, it can affect your thyroid as well. So if I look at my parathyroid, I see my parathyroid from 62, I went down to 22. This is improving. And during this time, I was so worried about when doctor keep talking about operation a few times, I was so worried. What I did is I asked the mentor what to do with this. So they told me to patch glutathione at that time. But I also patch it for the reason, what reason, for the long post-COVID cough. I've been coughing for 2 years, after COVID. So I'm also patching for that. And at the same time, I patch for this thyroid as well. So I guess it works lah, because now I don't cough like before already. So my cough has recovered, and my parathyroid also have gone down, improving. Don't doubt it's still high, not within the range, but it have gone down from 60 to 22. So this is, I find it okay lah. So, and then sometimes it will go up lah. Sometimes I see that the latest one go up to 35. So that one I really don't know lah. But doctor say no issue already. No need to take the test anymore. He said, no need to do blood test. No need to pay extra money for the blood test already. He said, no need to do any test. So I said, okay lor. So my next September, I don't have to do thyroid test anymore lor, because everything is okay ma. So this is my blood test lah. So I can only see my journey with live weight, and also through my dieting, the food I eat, and doing some movement. My mobility is not very stable like the normal people. So I cannot do jogging, I cannot walk very long. So, but I do a lot of movement at home. I do move a lot at home. I can move for 1 to 2 hours, and then I rest and I move again. I can walk all the time lah, but not the brisk walking. So I just do what I can to maintain my own health condition lah. Okay, so coming to that, so this one is finished. So this one is finished. So I have shared what is the most important. Okay.
Hang on,
Retina.
Priscilla.
Yeah.
Your liver functions, what did the doctor say about your liver functions compared to before you started LifeWave?
My liver function all the while, doctor never mentioned none. He never say anything about my liver. So my liver is normally I keep track on myself, but for the September, if my liver is still like that, showing like that, I will have to start asking already. Why is it like that? Because one thing, Alfred, I always wake up around 2 to 3 o'clock, every night. Will this affect my liver?
Definitely.
I don't know why. I always wake up around this time. My sleep, whether I sleep at 9, 10, or 11, or 12, automatically 3 o'clock, 2:45, I get up. So this one will affect, this is during the liver repair, right?
Correct.
But so far I have not there's no medicine. Doctor didn't give me any medicine for liver.
But after you wake up, can you go back to sleep again?
There were times I can, and then most of the time I cannot.
Hmm.
I have to wait until like 4 o'clock, 4:30.
Okay.
So that really affect my repair. I know. The one I know. And of course, when it comes to total protein, also because I'm a dialysis, so that's why the protein also will be affected also.
Correct. Okay. So
Alkaline have gone down, but still high. Alkaline is 108. You see, the normal one, 104. Within range will be 104. My 108. So far, okay.
slightly lah.
Slight only. So except even my protein also 92 versus 83. So I don't see very far slight but it really affect me, because every time around this time I wake up.
Have you tried?
Automatically the body will wake up by itself. Automatically you will wake up by itself.
Okay. Have you tried patching Silent Night and Alavida?
Oh yes, I patch Silent Night on my forehead because my forehead got a lot of pimples. So now
Okay.
you see, now I don't wear cap anymore because my pimple has healed. The reason I put aloe vera on my forehead is for my pimple because aloe vera is good for the skin. So I put on my forehead. So now my pimple all gone already. Sometimes when itchy is when sweating, then it's itchy a bit. Otherwise, it used to bleed, I scratch a little bit, all over is blood, My scalp is all over blood, the wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, what you do is correct. So I just want to know how you use the Silent Night and the Alavida. How do you patch?
Okay, aloe vera, I have tried patching. The two, one is the forehead on top here, right on top of the third eye, okay, in the middle. And sometimes I patch at GB20. Last time before I know about GB20 patching ice wave, I patch behind, okay, or third eye, that's all. All this neck behind the ear one, I don't like because very itchy. I don't put there. Then Silent Night I put on on the leg there. What do you call that? What you name that? The leg there.
SP6 lah.
Not SP6. The Silent Night I put here at the. I like the K3. I like
Okay.
Silent put at the K3 there,
Okay. Okay.
K3 or LV3.
Okay, Priscilla. I think one of the reasons why you wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning is probably the melatonin level in your body.
Okay.
Right? The melatonin level is low. That's why you wake up. So there are certain ways that you can actually help yourself lah, basically. So
Okay.
it's very good that you have been using Silent Night and Alavida. So another method probably I would like to suggest is on the third eye area, you can actually try patching Alavida and Silent Night. How do I say? Let's say Monday you patch Alavida.
Okay.
Tuesday you patch Silent Night. Wednesday Alavida again. Thursday Silent Night. Friday Alavida. Saturday Silent Night. Sunday leave it free.
Okay.
Why? Because Silent Night will stimulate the production of melatonin. And the reason why you probably wake up is because your insufficient melatonin production in your body. So when you use Silent Night and Alavida, both these patches will actually stimulate the production of melatonin, but using different pathways.
Mm,
You
okay.
understand?
Okay.
So if you can, you also take food that is a bit higher content in magnesium.
Okay.
Like for example, tofu, roasted sesame seed, like avocado in moderation, not so much like you have been taking avocado,
Okay.
you know, almond.
Okay.
Yeah, so these things will help you, you know, have a bit higher content of magnesium. Magnesium will actually also help you sleep.
Oh, you know the reason why I'm not taking all these nuts and tofu because of protein, because of kidney. Let's see, that's why I'm not taking all this food because of kidney, high potassium.
Yeah, that could be one of the reason, you know, why maybe your body is lacking in magnesium. So
Okay.
it's a balance, I would say it's a balance.
Okay, if I'm not taking this food, let's say I'm not taking this food, this patching of alavida and silent night can help, isn't it?
Yes, it will help because alavida, for your information, is the second most amazing patch in LifeWave. The second most powerful patch in LifeWave is actually the alavida patch.
Okay.
Okay. So you can alternate between alavida and silent night. 135 Monday, Wednesday, Friday on silent night, and then or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday on alavida, and Sunday leave it free. So you try and you see whether it works for you or not. Because these two patches will stimulate more the production of melatonin, but different pathways.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So what about your cholesterol? Can you share a bit now? I'm sharing your cholesterol.
Cholesterol is very good. It before live weight was 4.2 total cholesterol. Now is 3.0. And then the good cholesterol went up from 1.26 to 1.56. The bad cholesterol 2.24 went down to 1.3. And then triglyceride, the fat from 1.1 went down to 0.34.
Very good. So what did you do, Priscilla, to get this amazing result? Most of the people will have bad cholesterol quite high lah. I mean, I'm one of them, 12.63 triglyceride. So what did you do? Did you make any diet change, or what is your diet, or how did you manage your cholesterol so well?
Okay. To me, I would say that I will eat more fish. I'm not a meat person. Meat, I don't eat much. I don't eat beef. I don't eat mutton. I don't eat lamb. And then I only eat pork outside, which is only 2-3 pieces once a while. I don't cook at home. And chicken also, I will eat like probably 1 month, once a week only I eat chicken. Sometimes no chicken at all, mostly eggs. I consume my protein more on egg because easy digestions, and also it can control for my kidney. So I'm actually consuming a lot more egg compared to meat as my protein. And then because protein, I mean the egg I have checked already. I even have checked with a cancer person who is the nurse, senior nurse. They also told me no issue eating eggs, because she being a cancer patient, she also eat a lot of eggs. She's a very good nutritious. So that is I'm more on eggs and fish lah.
So the eggs where they take is hard boiled or you know
The egg I take hard boil,
hard
mostly hard
boiled.
boil. Half boil, not half boil the jiggling, they call it what, the jiggling during the middle between the soft and the hard the part. Once a while if I eat breakfast, I eat that Otherwise like for sandwich, I will make hard boiled egg. Mostly hard boiled egg because it's more filling. Yeah.
I see. So how many eggs do you put yourself on every day?
Okay, for the eggs, sometimes two. If I happens to eat half boiled egg, but half boiled egg I will eat like maybe twice a month only. I will take 3 because I'm using vegan mark, what they call that, the seaweed egg. They are very small, they are quite small, the egg. So I take 3 half a bowl like that. They have more yolk than the white, the seaweed chicken egg. I order from them. If I take the normal farm egg, then the white will be more than the yellow, the yolk People are very concerned about the yolk. They say high cholesterol. Actually, it's no You the vitamins are all actually inside the yolk. You just eat it So eat 2 will do If you worry about eating too much, then you eat 2 a day, or maybe get yourself 1 week. 1 week, sometimes I eat about 4 to 5. 1 week, 4 to 5. I eat 4 to 5 eggs like that.
I see. Okay. So thanks for your information. Now there are some questions. If every one of you have questions for Priscilla, you can type them in the chat box and we will answer as many as we can. So the first question is from Florence Chin. Do you patch carnosine on your eyes? This is referring to the retina and your glaucoma thing. Do you patch the carnosine on your eyes or where do you patch?
The carnosine, I will patch on my eye mask. I have tried carnosine on my eye mask and my third eye. The eye mask, I only try 2 weeks only. I tried 2 weeks only. And then carnosine, I try on my third eye. Then after that, I don't. After that, I don't already because I want to patch other things. I want to patch aloe vera and other things. So I take turns I take turns, but I don't patch consistently carnosine on my third eye. No, because I change patching
Maybe you can consider the carnosine daytime, and if you want to patch your aloe vera and your silent night, that will, patch it during the night, no?
Yeah, can.
Okay, so there's this Zoom user, Jin Hong. What does she patch? What does she patches use and take up? I don't understand. Okay, first of all, Zoom user, thank you for your questions. I'm not Jin Hong. I'm Alfred, and Jinlong is not here. So what does she patch and take how long? I think for your multiple issues, Priscilla, I'm guessing this question is asking you what did you patch and how long it took before you see any results.
Okay, for me, I've been patching, of course, the dual dynamic, which is the X39 and the Eon. X39 daytime, and then the other one nighttime, Eon nighttime, at the back of the neck. That one consistently since September 1. I never stop. Unless once or twice I forgot when I rush out. That's all. Otherwise, it is always consistent. Daily, I will be patching that. Then after 3 months, then only I started patching other functional patch like carnosine, like glutathione, slowly depending on case to case when I needed it When I didn't eat, I'll patch. So your X39 and your Aeon you must be patching it every day.
I see. So you have been patching X39 and Aeon every day, and
Every day.
the other enhancers is like as and when it's required lah.
Correct.
How many X39 do you patch? Is it one, or when you want to see a better result or faster result, you patch more X39?
Oh no, I will patch one X39 on my back. That's surely daily. But if I have other places like my wound, my leg, this got wound due to pressure. So my wound, because being a diabetic, my healing is very slow. So sometimes when I like it, I will patch extra on my wound there. And it does help, it does help to withdraw some of the toxic liquid from the wound. So that one, it does help. So when it comes, when the wound a bit dry, then I will stop. I will like patch a few days. I call it maintenance. Maintenance. So that one is not a daily thing as and when I need, because I already have other antibiotic medicine for the wound.
So you will basically patch the X39 behind your neck, and on the wound you use Aeon or you use
No,
X39.
wound I use X39 daytime. I also use X39.
So that means you will be patching 2 X39.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the wound one is a maintenance, so it don't have to be every day. It will
I see.
be, if it probably, let's say I want to try this, okay, I try this for 1 week, then I will patch there for 1 week. The leg one, but the back of the neck is a daily thing every day without fail.
So what do you notice when you patch around the wound area for the X39? What do you notice, Priscilla?
Right. Okay. At the wound area, I normally bandage first with gauze. I bandage with gauze already, then only I patch. I patch, then I put another stick on top so that it doesn't fall off. So after 12 hours, normally like 10 hours, because by the time I patch it's quite late, so I need to shower already, so no choice. Sometimes 10 hours like that. 10 hours or 11 hours. When I remove, surprisingly, the liquid from the wound, it doesn't flow to everywhere. No, it just flow exactly to where the patches, the round patches there. So you see the liquid the toxic, I call it toxic don't know the liquid from the wound it will gather around, very cute around the sticker there, the round sticker.
Oh, wow.
Otherwise if I don't put you know how where it goes, I can see the liquid go everywhere. It will go everywhere of the wound, but when
So
I
that means
it will gather around the sticker only. Very cute. That's why I find it very cute,
okay. That means it's like some sort like a vacuum cleaner sucking the thing towards the patches,
Correct. So when I patch, every time I open, I also laugh. I say, "What are you doing?" I'm talking to my patches. I say, "What are you doing?" I say, "You so cute one." I said.
I see. Okay, we have a few more questions. Now from Florence Chin, she said, I had the same problem waking up to go toilet. And I think it's a habit and my body clock needs reset, but I do not know how to adjust it back. Okay, Florence, just now, I think I've explained the thing. One of the reasons why we wake up is the lack of melatonin. And melatonin can be actually helped if you increase your magnesium in your body, right? So yeah, we have done that just now. So the other question is from Zoom user again. Does Alavida and Silent Night help those who are sleepless or can't sleep at all? Yes, you can actually try, but at the same time, you will also need to increase the magnesium in your diet. The most natural way is to increase your magnesium intake from foods that are magnesium rich. I mentioned just now already, like almond nuts, black beans, roasted sesame seed, tofu, You know, all these are rich in magnesium. You can try. Okay. So Irene has a question, Priscilla.
Yeah.
How long did you use X39 and Aeon before you add other patches?
3 months first. The
3
first
months.
3 months. Yeah. The first.
Yeah. Okay. So William has a question. Hi, Priscilla. Besides the BF, what is BF? Do you take eggs for your lunch? Oh, okay. Besides breakfast, during breakfast, do you take eggs for your lunch and dinner?
If I take let's say if I take eggs already, if I take 2 eggs for breakfast, then I don't take egg for lunch already. Then I will try to take a few pieces of chicken. So
Yeah.
then normally if I cook the chicken, because I cook myself, if I cook the chicken, so I will leave some chicken for dinner. So for dinner, I will eat again the same food, chicken. But for vegetables, there's a lot of vegetables that dialysis patient cannot eat. So I will eat vegetables like I can eat like cucumber, no carrot, you know. So these are the things I can eat raw, and then green chilies, you know. Green chilies has become my vegetable already. And then the leaf one is a bit more work lah. I have to cut very small. I have to soak it in the water for 1-2 hours. Then only I have to drain the water and soak again. Then before I cook for dialysis. So too much work to do that lah. So I rather not consume those kinds of vegetables. So I go for something that like cucumber, the things that I can eat. So cucumber contain 90% of water. So I felt it is good since being a dialysis, you cannot consume so much water. So the cucumber water will help, you see, will help for my condition. So that's why I'm taking those things.
Good, Priscilla. Okay, next one is from Kamal. What type of patches, that you use for your kidney related issues?
Okay, for kidney, I patch AE at KD1. Because of my kidney issues, I got 3 things happening. One is of course, for my kidney, one is for my water retention, and one is for my numbness of the leg.
Okay.
See, there were once in the car, I couldn't even press on the brake, you know. My leg like become numb, and I missed the brake, very dangerous. So
I mean, you can't feel the pedal, is it, Priscilla?
yes, it
Okay.
happens. It happens. So for the numbness of the leg, all these are related to kidney. So for the numbness of the leg, I will patch EE, the white one at the tailbone, behind your back, the tailbone. And then from the tailbone, the white, you measure 6 inches up, you put the brown EE. That one is, I did that for 2 months already, and I find it helpful. It's still numb, but at least it's not hard. At least I could feel the break, you know. So because I need to drive to dialysis, so I need that lah. But of course, if I'm a non-dialysis day, then I try not to patch lah, so I can save up the EE. So same thing, I will patch for the water retention, because my water retention is really terrible. It makes my legs so heavy and so hard and stiff like elephant, you know, really hard. I'm telling you, it's really hard. So what I do is I use EE on both legs. The white on the KD1 and the brown below the knee where the water retention started. So on both. Why am I pitching on both legs? Because when you put it patch on both legs, the EE will stabilize your standing and your walking. If you patch one leg, then you may be not stabilized lah. So I have to patch too. You see, I have already lost my toe. I'm already not stable. So if I patch one side only, lagi I not stable, right? So I do, so I could feel stable. And today, this is patching this one protocol. I already patched how long already? Also 2 months together, same with my numbness. I paid. So now my leg getting smaller, you know. My leg getting smaller. It doesn't expand so big, you know, getting smaller. And also my calf becomes softer. There are certain time when I wake up, it's really soft, you know, soft like tauhu, you know. So I'm so happy with this result. Yeah, I'm really happy with this result. After so long, my calf have been so hard like stone. So now my calf is soft, you know. That one really proved very good, very good for water retention. That patching.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, EE on the tailbone and 6 inches up, the 10 EE,
Yeah. 10 EE.
Okay. So, Kamal also asked, how long does it take to see positive result after using your patch? I mean, in your case, and how do you, what other patches do you recommend for your diabetic issue? I think the main thing is your diabetic issues, right, Priscilla? It causes you to have a lot of other complications, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Diabetic issue, I think the most important thing is our diet. You see, I'm a person don't like rice one, you know, but I love noodles. I love yellow noodles. I love kway teow. I love nasi lemak. These are my kind of food. Breakfast, I can even tapao for lunch, you know, and then at night I will go and eat char kway teow. So this is my life. The time I don't cook because working in the oil and gas, it's very hard to. I cannot cook. I stay in the hotel most of the time now when I was traveling, you know. There was once I traveling a few years, I was always staying in a hotel. So this is how I eat outside. Fried rice at night.
That means actually your diet was
Ah,
very high carbohydrate last time,
yeah,
right?
very high carbohydrate, correct. So I do like salad as well. I also eat a lot of salad, you see, but then if salad, sometimes you eat really not full. I still need carbo there. So imagine if you give me a bowl of salad, I don't feel enough, I'm not satisfied. I will still go for another fried rice or whatever. So add up, is it double there? One bowl of salad ready, and then some more another carbo there. You got what I mean? So the timing of eating is very important. So now my timing of eating is very consistent. If I eat my breakfast 8 o'clock, sometimes 7 o'clock, then by 12 I'm very hungry already. Then I eat my lunch. I eat my dinner either 5:30 or 6 o'clock. I eat early in the morning. So that one, it will help you with your reading the next day. It will help. Yes. If you keep consistently like this every day, then your reading will be maintained. So your HbA1c automatically will become good also.
I see. Okay. So the next question is, I think I will help you answer this. Can estimated glomerular rate, filtration rate be bring back to normal? Okay. So for everyone in this Zoom, glomerular filtration rate is GFR rate, is a key measurement of kidney function. Okay. And it indicates how well the kidneys are filtrating your waste and excess fluid from the blood, right? So to answer the questions, yes, the GFR rate can be brought down, especially in the context of chronic kidney disease, okay? A declining GFR rate indicates the decrease in the kidney function. And the key factor in diagnosing and staging of the chronic kidney disease. Okay, so GFR can be actually reversed. So lifestyle changes needs to be done for GFR reading to improve. And what we can do is basically like what Priscilla has said. Use the X39. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Kamal. Now, Florence Chin has the how to adjust back? I think we have done. Okay, Kamal, Priscilla, are you controlling your salt intake in the food? Since you are in dialysis now, the patches are helping reduce the dialysis cycle. How are the patches helping in reducing the dialysis cycle? So I think Kamal has two questions for you, Priscilla. Are you controlling your salt intake in food? That's the first question.
Mm. Oh yes. I don't when I cook, I don't put a lot of salt, you know. I don't put a lot of salt on. I just if I don't have enough salt, then I just put a little bit of soya sauce, little bit lah, not a lot. Yeah. And then
I see.
of course I also control myself. I don't eat instant noodle a lot. I used to eat instant noodle because easy. Yeah. Come back home, I just cook and eat and go to sleep. Now I don't. Now I actually hardly. I have stock for my instant noodle, but I hardly eat it. I've been keeping there for a few months already. I still haven't cooked it. Yeah. So those are anything with sodium, a lot of the canned food, I avoid lah. I do love some of the canned food, but then once in a while, probably you see me eat once in a month. Yeah, like that only.
So maybe to put it simply is also processed food and ultra processed food you
Yeah.
actually avoid lah, right, Priscilla?
I avoid those lah. Though I love it lah, so but then I avoid lah.
Okay. So Priscilla, second question from Kamal. Since you are on dialysis now, how are the patches helping? Are the patches also helping you reduce the dialysis cycle?
No, not yet. I have actually Jinlong have asked me whether I can reduce the frequency or not, ask the doctor. But based on my blood test report, the doctor doesn't allow it yet lah. But if let's say if I really need to travel, okay, the one day, Ponteng one day, but no, I have to do, let's say Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is my dialysis. If Saturday I really cannot come, then they allow me to come Friday. Again, I cannot simply just change spot because there's no spot. Even Friday, I asked them already, can I change to Friday? No, they said no spot. Because a lot of people with dialysis, you know, doing dialysis now.
I
Like,
see.
my center got 50 of them, 50 people. You know, so the nurse is only 5 of them. So can you imagine how busy they are? And no spots also. So this is how I say lah. I cannot reduce frequency unless really the creatinine, the potassium really comes normal range, then I think can lah. I believe it will. If everything fall between the normal range, I'm sure doctor will allow some lower down the frequency. But people with kidney already doesn't mean that you totally recover, then you say, oh, okay, no need dialysis, no need. You still need to do some maintenance and still need to check, you know. It's not a happy thing that, oh, no need frequency less. No, you still have to watch. You have to watch so that it doesn't, because the moment you have a kidney issue, it means that your kidney cannot filter the toxin. So the toxin will build up in the body. So that is why the reason we are doing the dialysis, you know. Myself, if I have to do dialysis, when my kidney was only functioning 15%. Actually, no need to do at that time also can. But doctors say if you don't do your wound, you amputate your leg lah, this lah, or your hysterectomy lah, it will not heal because you are diabetic. So I have no choice but to do the dialysis.
Okay. So a Zoom user also asked you, for I, she has got this glaucoma for 8 years and she has been constantly patching for 9 months. Daytime she used X39 and Aeon at night Okay. And
Okay.
carnosine on the left eye for 5
Okay.
months, and she added glutathione. Are those patches what you also use for your glaucoma?
For glaucoma, I use carnosine before. I use carnosine, and then I have tried ice wave before for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, I have tried I have tried ice wave. I use mask, eye mask. So on top of the eye mask is meaning on top of the eyes, but it's on actually patch on top of the eye mask. 2 weeks, try that 2 weeks, and I at the same time I patch carnosine. So I have eye waves and carnosine on the eye mask. I patch that for 2 weeks, and then actually the first improvement I realized was the floating gone lighter. The floaters, very bad floaters. The floaters gone lighter.
I
So
see.
2 weeks. Then after that, it's just normal X39 at the back. I don't concentrate so much on my eye already because I'm concentrating on other area, which is more priority lah. I didn't concentrate on my eyes already. But once a while, I will patch carnosine on my third eye. Once a while. I don't do it every day lah. That one not every day. When I feel I need it lah. When I feel that, oh, why my eye today blur, then I will put one tonight. That's it. Otherwise, no need lah. If you have enough sleep, for me, if I have enough sleep, no doubt I get out at 3 o'clock or whatever. If I got enough rest, actually my eyes is okay one. I find my eyes a bit clearer one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So another question from Dora Priscilla. You mentioned about eating white rice.
Yeah.
So is basmati rice considered white rice?
Basmati rice, to me is white color, white rice, but it's got the harder, the what they call is it. The texture is harder,
Ah.
The texture is harder.
So I think we need to put a little bit more water during when you cook the rice, right?
And you can put, as long as white rice lah, don't go for brown rice lah. I already checked lah, Google white rice and brown rice a little bit only difference lah. The goodness of it, the brown rice is just to help you slowly digest only. That's all. The
So
quality.
I'm very surprised when people say diabetic patients should be cutting off rice, but now you put yourself back on rice and you feel better, right? Does
Yeah.
your sugar level spike when you eat rice, Priscilla?
For me, I eat rice, but I don't check because I don't eat a lot, I just eat one small bowl. One small bowl is allowed. Even doctors say they allow it, but some doctors say don't eat white rice. But my doctor told me you can eat one small rice from private hospital. They have already told me before, but I myself didn't want to eat white rice because I'm hearing more of don't eat white rice than eating white rice. So when I come to using live way, then only they talk more about white rice. So I go for it lah, because you know why? I already stopped all the other food already. I stopped all the fruits. I stopped all the sugar. Everything no sugar already. Sometimes your body is craving for sugar. I already stopped so much of carbo already. So what is the only last chance lah? So I eat lah. At least the carbo give me, the rice give me energy ma. Whatever so-called giving me energy, I cannot eat already ba. So I go for white rice lor. So I eat white rice now. I eat my proper portion. It's only quarter portion only ma. The rice is not a lot. So it doesn't harm. It doesn't harm you. You eat a lot of veggie fiber already, and you eat protein, another quarter, and then you eat half of the veggie portion. So it is quite healthy, normal already.
Okay. So
Food.
yep. Okay, agreed. So Kamal has one more question. I think I will help you answer this because it's a bit technical.
Okay.
One more question. Will using the patch help avoid dialysis when it's EGFR and creatinine almost in the danger line? Okay, Kamal. Now, to answer that question, there are several factors you need to look at in decreasing or managing your GFR level. Okay, so one of it is due to your kidney function. Okay, chronic kidney disease. If this person is having CKD, chronic kidney disease, this is a major cause of declining GFR, right? It will decline from mild damage to actually kidney failure, right? The other thing you want to notice about this GFR helping yourself decrease in GFR, the factors that actually lead to decreasing in GFR is also hypertension, diabetes, and of course age, right? The other conditions will be atherosclerosis, certain medications that you take, even not drinking enough water, okay, can negatively impact your GFR. Okay, so these are the things that actually affect your GFR. So how do we maintain your body from, further declining in the GFR is your lifestyle modification. Okay, you need to do healthy eating. Nothing will replace exercise. You need to exercise and maintain a healthy weight. All right. These three things that you do, healthy eating, like what Priscilla has told all of us tonight. Okay. Healthy eating, regular exercise, and maintaining a healthy weight can help slow the progression of your chronic kidney disease and also improve your kidney function. Right? So in certain cases, medication also you need to be careful. You can take medications like ACE inhibitors, which can help slow down kidney damage and improve GFR. But one of the things is you can use X39 and Aeon, right? Also, basically, you can also try to use carnosine, which is the YH products, glutathione, carnosine, and Aeon, right? So for people who have end-stage kidney failure, you need to do dialysis, right? To sustain life, okay? But how do we actually improve your GFR rate, glomerular filtration rate, is to focus on managing your underlying condition that impact your kidney function. Basically, you have to manage your high blood pressure and your diabetes. All right. So you have to manage your underlying condition, meaning you have to control your blood pressure, you have to manage your diabetes, and you have to adopt a kidney healthy lifestyle. Meaning, like what Priscilla has said, limit your sodium intake, limit processed food, eat a balanced diet, consider a renal diet. Means you have to work with a dietitian to create a personalized diet plan that supports your kidney health. And if you notice what Priscilla has said, Kamal, limit protein intake. Excessive protein intake can strain your kidneys, all right? So you also need to stay hydrated and you need to avoid dehydration. Always remember, everyone, if you feel thirsty and you start looking for water, you are already 2% dehydrated. Okay? So the best way of drinking water is every 15 to 20 minutes, you drink about 100 to 150 milliliters of water. All right? You need regular exercise. Please, for those smokers, quit smoking. Maintain a healthy weight. All right? And please consult your healthcare professional. So before we go on, I also need to read out this disclaimer to everyone here. LifeWave products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. Always consult a physician or other qualified healthcare provider before embarking on a new treatment, product use, diet, or fitness program. So what we are trying to do here tonight is provide information, right? So, do you have any more questions for any one of us? Okay, Kamal, I hope we have answered all your concerns, Kamal. Priscilla, Kamal says thank you very much.
Welcome. Yeah.